5 top-rated tourist attractions in Connecticut. Connecticut may not be large, it's the third smallest state, but this New England charmer is packed with fun things to do and top tourist attractions you won't want to miss. Whether you're a fan of buzzing cities or prefer smaller towns that ooze personality, you won't be at a loss for ways to stay busy during your visit to the Nutmeg State. Head to one of Connecticut's best beaches for a quiet day by the Long Island Sound, window shop in Greenwich, tour a glass house in New Canaan, or get inspired by the art on display in the Yale University Art Gallery. No matter what tickles your traveling fancy, you'll find it, and so much more, in Connecticut. Bringing the kids? They'll love the rides at Lake Compounce, the creations at Wadsworth Athenaeum in Hartford, and the animals at Connecticut's Beardsley Zoo in Bridgeport. The best part? Connecticut's diminutive size makes it easy to spend a long weekend visiting multiple spots. Number 5. The Maritime Aquarium, Norwalk. Norwalk's Maritime Aquarium is one of the best attractions in Connecticut for families. In fact, this is the second most visited family attraction in the state. Inside, guests can touch a stingray, ogle river otters, watch sharks feed, or pet a jellyfish. Home to 5 female harbor seals, the new 160,000-gallon seal exhibit is unmissable. Guests can view the seals from 3 sides and 2 levels, through floor-to-ceiling, first-floor windows that look directly at the tank, looking up from underwater, and looking down from the second floor. If the weather cooperates, visitors can join an educational boat cruise aboard a 64-foot catamaran. Choose whether you'd like to set out on a seal spotting or birding mission, a sunset cruise, or a marine life encounter. Back on land, be sure to check out a film at the new 4D movie theater. Address: 10 North Water Street, Norwalk, Connecticut. Number 4. Gillette Castle State Park, East Haddam. Gillette Castle is one of Connecticut's most unique attractions. Designed in the early 20th century by stage actor William Gillette, he was apparently the first to portray Sherlock Holmes. This medieval Gothic structure hides secret passageways, spying mirrors, and other interesting and whimsical elements. While the 24-room castle is the highlight of this attraction, the 184-acre estate is more than worthy of exploration. Perched atop the towering Seven Sisters, the views from above are spectacular, especially if you time your visit for the height of fall's vibrant color show. It is peppered with walking trails that are spotted with wooden trestles and arched bridges. Below lies the sparkling Connecticut River, which you may have crossed if you took the Chester-Hadlime ferry from Chester to reach the castle. Address: 67 River Road, East Haddam, Connecticut. Number 3. Mystic Aquarium, Mystic. Mystic Aquarium is the best aquarium in Connecticut. It is home to impressive indoor and outdoor exhibits, beluga whales, a stingray touch pool, sharks touch habitat, a marsh trek, and an animal rescue center. Hoping to pet a starfish? You can do that, and so much more, in the Discover Long Island Sound exhibit. There are so many fun extras offered here that you'll want to carve out even more time for your visit. For an additional fee, guests can book a penguin encounter, where they can get nose to beak with one of the world's most fascinating birds. Or, choose a private training session with a sea lion, a feeding and painting session with stingrays. Yes, they can actually paint, or a one-on-one session with a harbor seal. Don't miss the California Sea Lion Show at the on-site Foxwoods Marine Center. You're in for a real treat that involves costume changes, original music, and an interesting family-friendly storyline. Other fun attractions include interacting with computer-generated animations in the Wild Arctic exhibits. Here, you can play virtually with a polar bear and meet a walrus. An indoor dinosaur trail in Jurassic Giants featuring giant animatronic dinosaurs includes Tyrannosaurus rex, Stegosaurus, and other prehistoric creatures, as well as 2 4D theaters. Address: 55 Coogan Boulevard, Mystic, Connecticut. Number 2. Yale University Museums, New Haven. Yale University is a shining gem set in the center of New Haven. While parts of the city leave a bit to be desired, there are some shady areas, so it's best to stay close to the campus itself. This Ivy League heavyweight brings culture to the forefront of this port town. The Yale University Art Gallery is tucked away just off the main green. Home to over 250,000 objects, this is where you'll find masterpieces crafted by the likes of Monet, Degas, and Manet. If you're hankering for dinosaurs, head to the Yale Peabody Museum of Natural History, one of the top tourist attractions in Connecticut. Here, you'll spy everything from fossils to meteorites to Babylonian carved stone divination objects among the more than 14 million specimens and objects on display. The Yale campus itself is a tourist attraction, with fascinating buildings designed by Eero Saarinen, Frank O. Gehry, and other prominent architects. The Visitor Center has a video and historical displays. Free student-led campus tours are offered each morning. Address: 149 Elm Street, New Haven, Connecticut. Number 1. Mystic Seaport Museum, Mystic. Once you step foot on the vast grounds of the Mystic Seaport Museum, you'll see why it is deemed one of the top tourist attractions in Connecticut. This impressive spot boasts a working shipyard, planetarium, children's museum, discovery barn, recreated 19th-century seafaring village, and a large collection of historic boats. The most famous of these is the Charles W. Morgan, the last wooden whale ship in the world. Climb aboard for an informative tour. You'll see the giant vat where whale blubber was boiled into oil and the tiny bunks slept in by the crew. Book a cruise on the smaller passenger boats, or rent a rowboat if you're hoping to get out on the water. There's so much to see here that you'll want to reserve at least 2 hours, but we'd suggest more. When you get hungry, there are a few on-site restaurants to choose from. Address: 75 Greenmanville Avenue, Mystic, Connecticut.